Well, my name is Javier Leighton. I'm a co-founder of Healthchain. We are creating a decentralized network for healthcare information exchange. And that is really embedded in our purpose right now, which is bringing a solution that can give people access, sovereign access to their medical information. But we have a lot of problems to face before we get there. One, the health system is fragmented, which is kind of weird because the internet has brought us better ways to communicate and to share information, but still health information and health data is a pain for the patients and is fragmented. So we have to go from one place to another to collect our information. And at the same time, we have to fill a lot of paper forms to get that medical record. But not only by for the patient is a pain, but for the practitioners as well, where you have multiple standards, multiple EHRs, multiple systems where you have to input that information. So why can't we have a network where we are allowed to access our data as a patient at any time, anywhere we have been attended, where services can be created so we can reduce delay times between different back office operations like insurance companies and payers? And why can't we bring a platform where we can secure that information, avoiding and diminishing a little bit more of frauds and different practices and bad practices in healthcare? But to do that, we have to imagine an infrastructure that can be encrypted, all our information is secured, all these processes can be automated, all the data and all the workflow can be audited. And why not think about a decentralized electronic medical record and information? So that's in our mission. Our mission is to increase health data exchange in a secure and seamless way. But how can we get there? And why are we doing this? Because data economy right now is growing and is bringing a lot of potential and a lot of opportunities, not only in bank, not only in fintech, but in healthcare information too. COVID-19 has shown us the importance of exchange and building these trust between different organizations. But we're not alone in this way. We obviously have different competitors, but the opportunity for Healthchain in difference of Patientory, SolveCare, InterSystem, and InstaMed is we bring blockchain, but at the same time, we're building a solution which will be the new interoperability stack for others to build on top of us, where you can exchange information, you can help insurance and process the data, you can create new prescriptions, and not only on the technology part where blockchain is the entertaining part, but we are building infrastructure that can help other businesses create easily integrate. They can be cost efficient. Our network can support 50 million transactions by organizations, and it's scalable because we are in between all the compliance that is necessary to operate in healthcare information.
I'm
Removing
sorry, your time is up here.
Okay.
And thank you so much. It's time for questions and opinions of our expert board, please.
Hi, I have a few questions, but I don't want to take up the time here. So you're talking about developing a platform. The main question that I have is, are you developing the blockchain for other health applications to sit on your blockchain, or are you developing your own applications, or are you developing both?
Now we are building on top of blockchain so others can create and can start building applications, for example, decentralized apps without
on your blockchain.
On our blockchain, without the complexity of what integrating with the blockchain means, without the complexity of taking care, as we show here, about HIPAA compliance, GDPR, where everything is built on top of that. We like to call us like the Stripe for healthcare information, which pretty much resumes what we are. We are building an API with the whole blockchain behind, so you can use that infrastructure to build on top of that.
So if I understand
So-
you're building your own blockchain, or you're tokenizing on top of Ethereum or other blockchain?
We're using a private blockchain, which is Hyperledger, as the
Okay.
infrastructure, and on top of that, we are building obviously the smart contracts and the API to integrate with it.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much. I think that we have the questions from other participants. So please. Oh no, nobody wants to ask something else?
I have
question would
another.
be-
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I wanted to ask about since you mentioned that you're doing this on the private blockchain, how you deal with the, openness of the system. I mean, the private blockchain is a closed system, but you kind of have to open it for the partners you connect. Then how you deal with, security and actually privacy of the healthcare data. With every partner you need to connect, they get the access to all the data from the other partners as well, or
No,
so how you deal with that?
Yeah. Well, actually, one of the features that we have is what we call channels. And between channels, we can collaborate or we can exchange information, and will be available. Like, let's say a public information, which have to be available depending on different compliance, like HIPAA, GDPR here in Chile, for example, that we're adopting GDPR for healthcare information. And but there's private information which is sensible, which, for example, insurance can't get in because they can raise, for example, the insurance amount, where contractors can't get that information without the authorization of the patient. So patients control who can access, and they can see who have access their information.
Okay, thank you.
Great, thank you so much, Javier. Thank you for your presentation.